So there was this really great performance in New York that people were going crazy about, and everyone was trying to buy tickets to it. It had one great show, one great show.
That's all it takes.
And that's all it takes to be become a smash hit and wonder what can happen next, right? How long can this show run? And the Mike White Experience on Broadway was, top billing, on top of the marquee. You could see it, like not expected to sell out, and they sold out.
The Winter Garden.
You could also see on the marquee, exhilarating, exciting! Exclamation point.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up.
Who had me on the edge of my seat? could last for years. Like that's the way it was. All the headlines and the quips and the reviews were smash.
Won't make you see ghosts.
It won't make you see ghosts. That's a good one. Another one was Zach Who, and it's just like, wait a minute, it's the Mike White Experience.
Have you ever been
right? I mean, and so they took it on the road just to test it to see if the Broadway performance was an outlier. Took it on the road, and literally just a couple of scenes into the first act, they had to stop. There was a big problem with, the microphones, and the lights went out, and they just couldn't figure out how it. Basically, what they did is they just lost touch with the audience. Just lost touch. They didn't have the feeling like it was back on Broadway. So they said, screw it. Let's just wait another beat here. Let the understudy finish up the performance, and let's go back to Broadway. And let's raise that curtain, and everyone's going to see that same marquee, exhilarating, exciting, could run for years. Zach Who, right? And then, what's the word for it? The curtain came down. The curtain came down, and people started throwing ripe vegetables at the stage, and there was a lot of boos. There was a lot of, wondering what happened. Are we sure that's the same star? Because, I read all the reviews in the newspaper. Is it really the same performer? Is that really the Mike White that provided the experience? The answer is, unfortunately, yes. It was the same Mike White. And so, should Zach Wilson perform in the manner that we expect the second overall drafted quarterback to perform? With, by the way, 2 people that co-starred in the Mike White Experience to great effect. Elijah Moore, he was terrific as best supporting receiver and best supporting running back in a starring role, Michael Carter.
Yeah.
Those are 2 people that can really perform on a big stage. We've seen it in the Mike White Experience. Now that Zach Wilson is going to be able to take center stage again, we should expect these 2 to perform the same way. Certainly, if the lead can sit back and say, I can do that on that stage. Now I get it. I kept trying to make sure that my lines could be heard in a different theater. All I got to do is just make sure I project enough so they could hear me in the back row. Or just sometimes, if I have to, little aside, just play to the people right in the orchestra. That's it. The orchestra's seats are available. Don't have to scream into another theater in the other district. You can just keep it right here. Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I am. I'm picking it up.
Hey, Zach, it's time now.
Yeah.
It's you again. And if Zach Wilson does perform to the way that Jets fans hope he can and should, how about them apples? And he's going to get his chance because the defense is invariably going to let the opponent score. 175 points in the last 4 games the Jets have given up. Whew. In terms of post-merger, when you say post-merger, we're talking about the, AFL and the NFL. That, by the way, brought us Joe Namath's great moment, which is, still the high watermark on Broadway for these performances from 50 some odd years ago. 52. But who's counting except everybody? That post-merger, the 175 points in the last 4 games is 2 points short of the worst 4-game performance by a defense since they merged. That's how bad the defense is.
Wow.
It's so bad. How bad is it, Jake? Go ahead. How bad is it?
How bad is it?
How bad is the Jets defense? Rex Ryan's talking up right now saying, don't compare Robert Saleh to me. As if there's anybody doing that.
I'm the general manager of the New York Jets.
Oh, God. I'm seeing ghosts. I'm hearing ghosts of Isaac past. No. Nobody. I don't know. I talk to Jets fans across the board. All right? Right? And I don't know of a single Jet fan that's comparing Robert Saleh to Rex Ryan. I don't know one. I don't even know why they would. Why would they? Rex inherited a 9-7 team. This guy's inheriting one of the worst teams the Jets have ever put on the field. Okay? Rex got, Sanchez, but they had like an offensive line with, DeBrickashaw Ferguson. They got Nick Mangold on that line. I'm waiting for those guys to walk in through that door right now. Nobody's comparing Robert Saleh to you. You had 2 great years for the Jets, and then all of a sudden you stopped turning your back on the team while the offense was out there, and you forgot, there's other parts of head coaching. But let's not point fingers, even though he is. It's Zach Wilson's time now. And I'm not going to talk about this team very much anymore because they're not significant. They're insignificant. The Patriots, who have already moved on, they've already zoomed past the Jets in the rookie quarterback HOV lane a long time ago and left them for dead on the side of the road. That team zoomed past, and the Jets don't play them anymore. So I don't know who they play in the AFC East that's significant anymore, except they got to go visit Buffalo, and that'll be a get-right game for Buffalo should they need one. Unless Zach Wilson puts his foot in the ground and says, I'm ready to go, and do what the Mike White experience did for that one glorious performance on Broadway. That was great. One night only it turned out to be. That's all it turned out to be. But Zach's got the horses to do it, and the back pages have already talked about the end of it. The White's dream run ends with 4 interception debacle, says the New York Post. Mic dropped is the headline. I saw another one that said Canton can wait.
Can wait was the best.
I saw that one. Canton can wait.
Can wait.
And I'll tell you, that's Daily News. Daily News. Mike Magic ends in a hurry as Bills pick off White 4 times. An ugly swamp romp. Yep. And that's just, again, it's so sad that Jets fans are like, could it be Mike White? It could be. And then it's just the thud. The thud is so resounding and loud. It's so loud and resounding. It makes you think, why'd we even buy into this in the first place? What are we doing here? It looks like Knick fans who think that they just hoisted the Larry O'Brien trophy because they won once to kick off the NBA season. Long season. You can't even act like you've been there before. That's what's so sad about it. But, hey, look, it's now time for Zach Wilson to take center stage. You've seen the script. We've seen the script. You can win with the script. You can win with it. That script is a win. The book is very melodious. It can be catchy. You can catch it. It's very catchy. You see Elijah Moore. He's very catchy. He's catchy. Corey Davis on occasion, he can be catchy. Michael Carter's very catchy. He can pick up that tune. Right? Here we go. It would be great if there was somebody named Tony that would be involved in this. It would be perfect for me to end this analogy and scene, but I'm thinking about it. There's nobody named Tony.
No one named Emmy?
No.
Oscar? You got an Oscar on
your there's no Oscar. There's Madison. He used to cover the Jets.
Is there an Anthony on the Jets?
Yeah.
Nobody named EGOT anywhere?
No, but it's Zach Wilson's time now. He's coming back. By the way, against the Dolphins, bringing Tua in. It's Tua's gig again. Here we go. Let's go. As a tough defense that just put the bang thing on Lamar, but that was in front of their home crowd. Here we go. Curtains up. Curtain time is being called for Zach Wilson to the stage, everybody. Zach Wilson to the stage, because the Mike White experience has ended. It's been shuttered.
Curtain?
It's closed. It's closed. It's curtain time. No, it's curtain time, meaning curtains going up.
Gotcha. Okay, I would
say it's curtains on Mike White, the Mike White experience.
Gotcha.
Curtain going up. Zach's back.
Zach's back. Good luck, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, Brockman sits behind the yachts with Mac Jones.
Chris, as you know, I vowed to never say those two words together.
Well, now you don't have to.
So
you don't have to anymore. You don't have to anymore.
No.
You don't have to anymore.
I'm not messing with
you
you.
know what?
anymore.
You know what plays in Peoria? The Cooper Rush experience.
Yeah.
On occasion.
Hey,
but at least
I'm happy to have him.
Your team doesn't have to think that it could have to run. Hey,
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he's there.
1 minute, it's not awkward. It's awesome. To the next minute, it's like, yeah, about that, I've got to run. And listen to Rex Ryan carp on the new guy on somebody's podcast. Come on, Rex.
Maybe he meant that Robert's not in the feet like
Nobody's talking about Rex Ryan in New York. I know what you're saying. Nobody's talking about Rex Ryan and the Jets. That thing's over. It was a heck of a run. Those two AFC Championship game performances were amazing, especially since it allows me to look at a Cowboy fan like yourself and said, we've had that in the last 25 years, and you have not. And we could say that to a lot of teams that haven't gotten there, too. They were incredible, and Rex was exactly what the doctor ordered for the Jets at that time. But in the meantime, Rex, just go to Bristol, do your job, and don't say anything about Robert Saleh, because he's not saying anything about you, and nor is any Jet fan comparing Robert Saleh to you. Nobody. I don't know who is. He is. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.